Brand new spot today, and I'm really excited. The homeowner here actually does metal detect a little bit, and we're used to anyway, and he says he's found bullets out in this yard, and he showed me some really old buttons that he found, like maybe 1600s probably. So there's something going on here, and definitely a Civil War camp, because he has some really nice bullets, drop Confederate bullets, so you never know. He's over there working in his garage. Oh, by the way, that camper's for sale if you want to, let me know. And he's working in the garage today. And I'm just going to bebop around the yard. We have all this property in the back we can go on, but I'm just going to stick right here today because this is where he's found most of this stuff. What do you say? Think we can do it? We'll be using the AT Max today, and I actually brought my pinpointer, got my gear, and we're going to try out this little invention. And I'm going to strap that on my knee, and we're going to be able to clean our bullets and stuff off with it. So we're going to try this today. Second time I've been out in about a month. Wish me luck. We'll see you right over there. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to set it up today. Since I'm going to run it pretty much wide open like I normally do. Go ahead and turn it on. These are my last settings. You can see my battery's fine. I got maximum sensitivity. I'm not going to use the headphones because it makes it easier to do the video if I'm not. I'm going to leave the discrimination down on 0. I like the 0 mode here. All you have to do is ground balance it now. Ready? Might be something there. Oh, listen to all the iron. Ooh, boy, I like that. Yeah, so it's going to be tough to ground balance it, but you know what? Yeah, there it goes. It really doesn't matter that much anyway, if there's this much stuff here. Jeez, you said it would drive him nuts. Well, that's a good signal there. Now, he's lived here for like 40 years. He built a house about 40 years ago, so who knows what was here before then. Good signal there. Woo! It's a little squeaker. It's kind of low. It could be aluminum foil, maybe. That's not, though. That's a good signal. Oh, we're going to be busy. There's a lot of signals here. But you know, he had some really old stuff. An old square nail, so. Alright, what do you say? Let's get the shovel and start digging. Alright, so what I did is I went ahead and just marked 3 spots, and we'll go ahead and dig them together. They're all about the same type of signal. Well, one's a little higher, so I'm just a little bit afraid it might be a lot of like aluminum or aluminum foil from like one of his gardens he might have had over here, because there's so many targets. Let's go ahead and start with this one. I put a piece of paper towel down. See, that's kind of a lowish reading, but not a bullet, I don't think. Yeah, but he has some really cool stuff. A little cigar box that he just showed me. And like I said, that one button he has is really old. I don't think he's finding Civil War buttons here, but he had a nice little pile of bullets, so I'm hopeful about that. Wow, there's a lot of stuff there. Yeah, still in a hole. Alright. Oh, I brought my tripod, so you're going to have to kind of bear with me. Sorry about that. I am definitely going to adjust the discrimination too, and bump that up to about 30, because there's just so much stuff in here. I'm going to turn the camera off for a second since I don't have a tripod. Alright, so I got the first target out of the ground, and it is a .22 rifle casing. So a lot of these beeps that we're hearing that sound like this is probably what they are. There'll probably be a whole bunch of these here. We're going to go ahead and dig these last 3 signals. There's one there, and I think one behind me. Let's go ahead and dig this one. We'll listen to it first. Alright, you ready? Yeah, see, that's pretty much the same type of signal, and it was very shallow, so we probably don't have to dig much of a hole to find it. And I'm just going to kind of dig on the outside of where I think it is. go. Might be in the grass. Alrighty. Yeah. Well, something's still there, but I think I heard something squeaking in the grass. No, it's in the ground probably, what I'm hearing right there. Another squeak. Yeah. I don't know. You see another 22 bullet? Let's see. Nah, see that one's buried still too, probably. Maybe not too deep though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dig that one up. So let's go ahead and finish this one. Right there. Hopefully that's not a 22 bullet because it's under the grass a ways. I wish I had my tripod. I actually had it with me, but I must have set it beside the truck before I left. I'm going to have to set my camera down again and dig it out a little bit with both hands. Do you see it? I see roundness. I don't think it's very old though. Looks like a modern dime, huh? Yep, that's what it is. That's a Roosevelt dime. It's not even silver, so we know that it's like 1964 or newer. Oh well. 2 signals, no bullets yet. We'll find some. So those are the first 2 holes I dug right there. 22 casing. I got that modern dime there. And this is the 3rd hole. It's another 22 casing. I'm going to let you listen to what it sounds like. What we're going to do, kind of a little bit jumpy. It might be more than one there actually. But we'll probably won't dig any more signals that are like in the 40s like that until we start finding a lot of good stuff. This is the casing that we're hearing. And I suspect there's probably more in there. But, yeah, see, there's more in there. What we're going to do, though, this is a good piece of advice for you, is I'm going to go ahead and take the discrimination up to about, well, as high as it will go, basically, and look for the better signals, kind of cherry pick the signals, looking for anything like in the mid-50s and on up. If we don't dig anything in the mid-50s, and we might miss the Civil War buttons, and of course bullets will be reading 60, 70, and you know, the brass stuff will be reading much higher too. So we'll just do that until we get into a spot where there's a bunch of stuff. I hear your alarm. They're coming to get me. Probably heard I had the flu and the itch. So here's what I did, is I moved around to the other side of the tree because there are a lot of 22 bullets over there. And I cranked up the sensitivity, the discrimination all the way to 44. And I'm going to let you hear what it sounds like now. It sounds a lot quieter. Now I do have 3 signals that I want to dig that I've already pre-found. I haven't dug the holes yet, and I'll show you those. But just listen first to how much different it sounds now than it did when I had 0 discrimination. If you look here, my batteries are a little bit low because I haven't changed them since I used it all day yesterday. So I'm going to change these out, and as soon as we're done digging. Discriminations is on 44, so I should get rid of all of the iron. My first signal is under the pine cone, and I'll let you listen to it and see what it reads, if you can see it. Alright, ready? See how it reads pretty high, doesn't it? That's up in the 70s. It's just in front of the pine cone. So let's go ahead and dig that. I'll try to get on the downwind side so you don't hear too much of the wind noise. And I promise you, when we come back, I will have my tripod so it's not all seasicky looking. You guys don't like seasicky looking, or so I've been told. Alright, what I'm going to do is take my foot like that and I'm going to move that over. Now this is, to me, very important, okay? Get your hole dug, get some dirt out of it, and check it with your metal detector. And if it's still in the hole, dig it again until it's out. Once it's out of the hole, then start looking for it. You'll save a lot of time doing that, and you save a lot of time if you weren't doing the video too. So we're going to check the loose dirt first. So yep, it's in that loose dirt right there. It was pretty shallow, still reading high, probably a modern penny or something. Okay, so we're to the bottom of the grass root, so we know it's right in the grass root, so it was very shallow. I'm just going to cut that like that. Ground's wet right now, and so you don't have to worry too much about the roots dying or anything, because it's really saturated. So we'll cover this back up, put that grass side up, and it'll live just fine. There's something right here. See it? Don't know what it is. Let's look. It is some type of rivet, I think. Kind of a mod. Let's use this thing. Kind of slipped down my leg. I'll have to adjust that. Okay, this is the thing I got in the mail. And this is kind of like a really soft rubber. So yeah, that's a modern aluminum rivet. Put that in a bag. We'll go ahead and let's leave the pine cone out in case we want to do this again. Although I suspect I'm going to just dig a bunch of stuff until we start finding some bullets. Alright, I'll fix that a little better. Alright, let's listen to this one. He says really high. It's probably like a little modern coin right on the surface. In fact, I'm just going to use a pinpointer on it. I suspect it's going to be in the grass. I suspect. I could be wrong. Where is it? No, it's a little deeper than we thought it was. That's a good sign. So, let's see. Right underneath this little maple leaf wingy. Go ahead and dig it one-handed. Like that. We'll pop that plug out. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be in that plug. But I'm going to check it with a metal detector. What's that right there? Is that it? No, that's not it. Okay. No, it's not out of the hole yet. That's reading really high too. That's like 84, 85. It's pretty big. We'll get the pinpointer out on this one. Just in case it is a decent coin. I don't want to hit it with a shovel. And it's loose, so probably right in here. It's probably one of those bottle caps with the glass sticking out. Alright. Let's do it with a shovel. Man, alright. I know it's in front of the shovel there, so we're just going to dig down. That's a root. I'm going to go on the other side of it. I know it's in front of the shovel. There. Alright, I should have gotten it. Alright, do you see it? Oh no! It's a beer can. Yep. Hey. Miller Lite, I would guess. Alright, so what we'll do, just pitch it in the bushes. Not really. I'm going to knock some of the dirt off. And we'll put it in the bag. And we'll cover the hole up. But first, we're going to go look at this other one. And then, let's see, it was over here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. And then I'm going to turn the camera off until we find something really good. What's this read? Yes, that's 60. That could be a bullet right there. He said he found some over this way. That's possible, I suppose, that it's a bullet. It's about the right range. Could be a pull tab, but alright. I think it's probably out of the ground, or at least in the loose dirt. Yeah, it's pretty shallow. Let's see, do you see anything? Do ya? Is that it? Okay, that's not it. Yeah, there it is right there. It looks like aluminum. No! It says chopped up aluminum can. You know, so a lawnmower probably hit it and threw little pieces all over the place. So we'll be hearing a lot of that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and change my batteries out and wait till I get a good target. Then we'll look at it and go from there. So I have my first probable relic. This looks to me to be a fired mini ball. Not 100%, but I think it probably is. There was some fighting in this area as well as camping. It looks like it might have impacted a tree at one time. That's the first thing I found. I have been digging mostly chopped up beer cans and pull tabs, but it's early yet. So I moved over here to the other side of the house out into this big garden area. You can see it has it all plowed up. And I think I have another relic. I saw something down here when I just dug it. It looked like a round ball. Do you see it? A musket ball. Isn't that weird? I could see it, but that's why I got my camera. Alright, let's find it with the... Alright, yeah, there it is right there. See? Looky! That looks like a musket ball to me. Oh yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a round ball. Kind of a smaller caliber. Oh yeah, my the little thing I had on my knee kept falling down. It was driving me nuts, so I put it in the truck for now. It might be because these pants are real baggy, I'm not sure. But this is a round ball with a big old sprue on it. That's what's left over from where they pour it in the mold. Kind of misshapen a little bit. But we'll take it. That's bullet number 2. Don't know if that's from the Civil War. Could be from 150 years earlier. Working my way down the hill from the garden a little bit, and I got another chunk of lead. It's possible this is a fired bullet as well, but I don't really know for sure. Soon. Well, it's time for me to do the wrap up. I've been here for probably a good 2.5 to 3 hours. Been around the house a couple times, out through the garden. Didn't find a whole heck of a lot. A couple bullets, and well, I'll show you. I even worked the garden pretty hard and didn't find a lot. But look at all the turkey tracks in here. See, these look like chickens? Or crow tracks? Those are turkeys. There's just hundreds of turkeys around here. I saw one earlier, but I didn't get the camera out. But the owner here says there's like 100 of them in a flock. So we're going to come back and going to get out in the field next time. So hopefully we'll see a giant flock of turkeys. All right, my treasures. You ready? So this is about what I ended up with. I got a lot of junk. There's pull tabs, you know, the old style pull tabs, and some beer cans. This is aluminum, I think. Yeah, I guess that's aluminum. Could be off like antennas or something. I got a 30-30 Winchester casing. That's probably the same. I'm not sure what this is. It looks like it probably goes off of a motor of some kind, although I don't really know. My best finds are this round ball, which you saw me dig, and it's got the sprue on it. Got one fired bullet, and I can't say for sure if this is Civil War or not. I don't think it's a mini, but you know, it could be a Sharps or something. And a little dime that's after the Silver era, unfortunately. I had another chunk of lead, which of course I don't see, but it's around here somewhere. But I think it might have been another fired bullet, and that's in the video as well. These are tent grommets, or grommets that you would find on a tarp. That's aluminum, so that's very new. I did have, these are like a copper or brass, I guess. That could be older, but I don't think that dates to the Civil War, but you never know. Okay, that's it for today. We'll see you on the next video. Hopefully we'll find more stuff. Love that sun though. It's a good day to be in the field. We'll see you on the next one. Here's the one lone turkey I was telling you about earlier. He's been around all day. I almost stepped on him one time. Poor thing.
She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is or what it might be. Mother Earth.